I'll get more.
You want to get more popcorn?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's still more.
We'll start when you get back. I got to get some dice, too. So
Let's get the dice.
I'm going to. I'm just putting this up a few places.
Can I have Doritos instead of popcorn?
No. You can have the popcorn, though. All right, so we're about to start. I got the background music going. Some ambiance. And she was asking me, we were going to go to some fireworks out in Milan, Michigan, but there looked like it was going to rain. And so I told her, well, we could stay home and do whatever she wanted. She said we could play Pokemon for the first time on Nintendo or D&D or whatever. And she was like, D&D! And she would rather play D&D than play Pokemon or go to the fireworks. So she was willing to sit for 2 to 3 hours to see some fireworks until D&D became an option. So she was all about it. So there we go. Let's do this.
Why are you even saying that?
Because checking some stuff out here. Let's pop up the chat. So if anybody feels like contributing to the chat, I will see it. Let's see. So then I'll go here.
There's the last bit of popcorn.
Where's your character from? Make up a city name.
Japan.
Japan? That's the city she's from?
No.
Think of a fun city name. Whatever you want.
Fireplace?
Marissa of Fire from Fireplace. Okay. We'll just pretend she's a long ways away from Fireplace. Okay?
But my girl's like in a place that makes fire. It's like a
Yes.
fire city.
Yes, I'm okay with that.
Like everything is made out of fire.
Yeah.
All
right, let me go grab the dice. I'll get you your dice. And, oops.
And your dice?
Yep, and then I think we'll be ready to go. And then you said you wanted to change your character's name?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you want to change your name? You don't like the name Marissa anymore?
I just want to change it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I don't have to change it.
All right. Okay, your dice are these pink and purple ones, right?
Uh-huh.
Couldn't remember. I know we got those for you like a while ago.
Mm-hmm. I was like in kindergarten.
All right, now do you remember which is which? This is the 4. This is a 6. This is an 8. This is a 10. This is a percentile 10. 12. 20. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. So it keeps going up by 2 until you get to that one. So 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20.
Okay.
Okay? So anytime I tell you to roll to hit or a D20, that's this one. If I say to roll a D6, it's the 6-sided one.
Okay.
Grab the 8. Nope, that's a 10. Yep, that's the 8. Okay, grab the 12. Okay, grab the 6. Nope, that's the 8. That's the 6. Grab the 10. Grab the 4. Grab the 20. Grab the percentile. Grab the 6. Grab the 12. Grab the 10.
Why are you doing it?
Grab the 8. This is an exercise. It's a mental exercise. Grab the 4. That's a 6. See, you still don't got it down. Grab the 20. 20. You knew that one. Grab the 6 again, please. That's the 8. All right. Let Daddy get some of his dice out.
Wait, we both have purple on ours.
Yep.
But not black.
Yep, but mine are evil dice.
Evil dice.
Yep.
But mine are.
My dice will kill you.
My dice are not. My dice will try to kill you.
They'll try. I don't know if they will.
But they will.
Today, your character dies.
Today, your character.
Your character dies tonight.
Your TV's gonna tonight. Your
I don't think so.
Everything's gonna die.
All right. Let's see how this goes. Let me see. That's good. We're all good. Okay. We're all good.
Now let's start.
Okay, nobody's watching us yet, so don't worry.
Hey!
We're golden.
You're golden.
I am golden.
No, you're not. You're fired.
I'm not fire. What do you want to change your character's name to? You said you want to change your name.
Rosa.
Why Rosa?
Because I like it.
What happened to... I like her original name, Marissa.
That was in kindergarten I made that name.
No.
No, it actually did.
It probably was, but what's wrong with that name?
I don't want it anymore. I'm Rosa.
Why do you want Rosa? Are you going to change it again when you hit 2nd grade?
Oh!
Okay, so why do you want to change the name?
Because just make it Rosa.
What if I still call you Marissa?
Now I'm going to punch you in the face.
Hey, that's not very nice. It's not nice at all. I wouldn't punch you in the face.
What if we were wrestling each other?
Have I ever punched you in the face before when we were wrestling?
Mm-mm.
Correct.
I've been jumping on you.
Yeah, that hurts.
Because we did it on the floor. I could do it on the wood instead.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. All right. Let's see what we got here. Okay. I don't know what's going on. All right. Marissa Rose. How about that?
Yeah.
Marissa, that's her last name. Rose.
Yeah, Rose.
Or middle name.
No,
we haven't
Rosie.
decided.
Rosie.
I like Rose. Marissa Rose.
Yeah.
That sounds good? Okay.
But you can just call me Marissa. But Rose is for short.
So, all right. So Marissa Rose is back in town. Now, last session,
We
didn't record any of these and put them up. I think we recorded, but we never put them up. Last time, first session, she went to find her friend Ben, and she couldn't find him in the dungeon she went to. And we found out that she could do a fireball
That was my
that she could
sword.
throw.
And that was the sword.
Yep. No. She had a fireball that she could throw. She had a wall of fire she could do, where she put a wall of fire between her and wherever she wanted. And then she had a sword of fire that she could hit, with, and it had fire all over it. So she was really fire focused.
Yeah, like a fiery
So-
vest.
Yes. So the first, that was armor, remember?
Yeah.
So
That was fire vest.
that was the first time we played. So she went through the dungeon and she fought the giant statues and stuff, right?
Giant statues.
Yeah, weren't they statues in the pillars?
No, what you're talking about.
She fought these. Yeah, she fought these.
Oh, yeah.
They were statues inside of pillars. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh,
anyways,
and they're acting like statues in here.
yeah, they were statues in there. And so she fought a bunch of those trying to get through it to find her friend. And when she got to the end, she found out Ben was in another dungeon. They'd already moved him The slavers moved him already. Remember?
Yeah.
So then we played again, and this time Mommy played with us. Remember? Mommy's character was Sasha. She was a level 3. She had a flurry of rocks, a tail whip. She could change into a dragon. That's what it was, or a drake. She could change into a drake. She had a tail whip, and she had a magic staff.
Yeah, that would shoot rocks.
Yeah, that was Mommy's character, Sasha. So that was cool.
And she got bit by a monster, and then she tried to attack me.
So that was Mommy's character. And so then you guys went through the dungeon, and you did rescue Ben. And Ben had a big club that he carried with him. Where is Ben? This is Ben, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Ben would be with you. He's an adventuring partner of yours. All right, so that was Ben. Ben, and then you had a friend named Elrod the Paladin.
What?
Yep, because you got magic items last time.
Uh-huh.
That's how you got your Sword of Fire. So Ben has an orcish great axe. So, because that was what he was in the dungeon as. But he is now got a great axe. So let me pull out Ben. Let me find Ben first. Oh my goodness.
You just put Ben back.
Maybe Ben is the one that we were talking about before. There's Ben. Do you want that to be Ben? Or do you want this to be Ben? Is he naked or is he running around like this? I think this one's better, don't you? Look at the axe.
Yeah. So it could be like if it.
You can hit with both sides. Okay, So there's that. So then we needed Elrod the Paladin, who was also in your group. Now, which one was Elrod the Paladin?
I think it was a wizard.
No. He had. If he was a paladin, he'd probably have a shield.
Let's do that one.
And a sword. You like that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he's an elf. Elven paladin. All right, so that's what it was. Okay, so that was your group. Ben had the orcish great axe. Elrod. Okay. Yep. Okay, we're good. All right. So, anyways, you're all back in the town, all 3 of you. Sasha's not with you anymore. Well, Mommy's not here to play her character, so we'll let you just play with those 3. Someone just told me I should punch you in the face. It said punch her character in the face. Oh, sorry, your character. All right. So you've been back in the town for a few days. You had gotten rid of the bad guys before. Now, in the town, is there anywhere you want to go in the town? You can go to where they serve food and drinks. You can go to see if they have different armor, weapons. You can go just talk to people in the town. Or you could just go to look for a dungeon. You just want to go look for a dungeon?
Yeah, because that's more fun than uncle.
Okay. All right. So you know that there is a dungeon nearby that probably. So you know there is a dungeon nearby near the town that many farmers claim have been they know that their cattle has been disappearing too. So like their cows, their pig, their sheep, all sorts of animals off of farms have been taken, and they can tell where they've been taken to. But the farmers fear that there's something inside here that they couldn't compete with, whether it's monsters or just a lot of people who have been taking their animals to eat them or whatever. So you know that's been happening for sure. Mm-hmm. Do you have any ideas what it might be?
A monster who's trying to kill all of them and then eat.
You think it's just one, or do you think it's a lot of monsters?
A lot.
A lot of monsters? Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Okay. So you also you have been told if you can do this that there is a reward. So they would probably treat you really well in the town, even more so than they already do. I know. Is that good or what?
Good.
Yeah. All right. So as you arrive to the area, why don't you roll a d20?
Oh, but I forgot.
You're the biggest one. Yes. Yep. So roll that one. And what you're doing is you're actively looking for signs of what could be going on. Now, you rolled an 11, which isn't bad. It's decent. It's average. So you can tell definitely that the animals have been dragged here alive. Like they've been trying to pull away from whatever's pulling them.
Yeah,
And you can see the footprints, but you don't know what they are. Like what kind of monster. You can't tell if it's just one or if it's a lot. You just can't tell. You don't know.
Because they're crazy everywhere.
Yeah, your character thinks it's crazy. It's getting confused because it's mixed up with like the animals, and then the actual footprints. Yeah, so it's hard for you to tell them all apart. All right, so this is where you are now. Who do you want in the front and who do you want in the back?
I want to be in the back. He's in the front.
This one's in the front. Okay, so like this, right? Okay.
He's lead.
Okay.
It's like number order.
All right.
Biggest, largest, smallest.
So you see, do me a favor, roll another d20, and this time it's for Elrod. Okay, Elrod doesn't see anything. So I'm assuming Elrod walks into the first room. How far in does Elrod want to go?
Right here.
Right there? Okay, so again, Elrod, though, is clueless. He is just looking this way, does not see anything in this room. Okay?
Behind him.
Yep, they're behind him. So again, so you don't see anything. What would Elrod like to do next?
He's gonna look in the other rooms and look around this room.
Okay. So he goes up there. They're behind him and they're looking this way at the door, and these two are maybe looking in the room. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20 again. Yep. Okay.
Again.
So she only sees this because she comes on it. It looks like a farmer. And he looks like he died fairly recently.
Trying to save animals.
Probably. He has on him what looks like just a regular axe for cutting wood, a really small one. Like just extremely tiny, maybe this big. You wouldn't cut a tree down with it, but you might cut some sticks or something off.
Or try to cut the monsters.
That's what I think he was intending. Yeah, that's what you would think. But that's all you see. But before you do anything else, okay.
2.
Yep, I rolled a 2. That's really poor. So through this door, arrows come flying out.
Okay.
That's what they sound like as they whiz by you guys. Okay?
Yeah, but we're all dying.
None of them hit you. You didn't even have to move. You didn't have to dodge them. You just quickly hear arrows fly by you and into the wall behind you. Let me pull some guys out.
That have some arrows and stuff and sharp things.
All right, so there's this guy that you can see. He's peeking between two doors. So the doors are open like that, and he's got a little arrow and he's shooting them as quick as he can. All right. That's all you see for now.
There's more guys in the room, though.
We don't know. You don't see them yet.
We'll see one.
You only see the one right now, yep. All right. All right. Now, what would you like to do? We'll start with him. Elrod sees it now. He's woken up from his blindedness.
Blindedness?
Well, he wasn't seeing much very, very well.
Oh. Okay, now I'm going to do my firewall.
Okay. Well, no, it's not your turn. It's Elrod's turn. What would you like to do with him? Elrod has a great sword. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, he doesn't really have a lot. He can basically hit with his sword, or he can use his shield to block, and that's about it.
Block? Because if there's arrows shooting at him, he could block with his sword, and then they would be shooting at him.
Okay, so he just wants to go into a defensive position? and that's it.
And when it's not shooting, it will run.
Is he going to move at all? Well, it's not shooting. Right now, when it's his turn, it's in between being shot at. So he could run up and hit it if he wants. He's close enough. If you want him to go up and hit it. Okay. So, first thing, I'm going to let him do two things on this turn. He can push the door open to attack it. Like, use the door to push it open. Or he could use his sword through the opening of the door to hit the monster.
Hit the monster through the door.
Okay. Roll the... Oh, you want to push the door?
No, I'm going to put the sword through the door.
Oh, okay. Yep. All right. Roll the d20. Oh, that is actually plus 7 be 12. That would... You know what? Let's say it hit. That'll hit. Now you need to roll a d12.
Which one was that?
The 12. Nope, that's 6. 8, 10, 12. 3 plus 4. Okay, so that's 7. So he hits the kobold. It's a kobold. It looks like a tiny dragon that stands on its 2 legs. He hits it pretty good. Does not kill it, but it does start bleeding. Upon being hit, it drops the crossbow. Okay? All right. Now, what does Ben do?
He's going to swing his axe at.
He's going to do the same thing? Okay. Roll a d20. Now, he's using an orcish great axe.
I'm using 5.
No, you have to do the d20.
Which one?
Yeah. Okay, he will hit.
Whoa.
Reroll the 12. Yep. Okay, so he will hit.
9.
He will do a lot of damage. So he kills it. Upon doing that, though, he knocks the door open. When he knocks the door open, you see a few more in here. There's a fountain in the middle that looks like it has some very refreshing water.
No, fire.
Nope, it's water.
Ah.
All right, so there's 4 more in this room. And those 2 have went. Now, does Ben want to continue his movement into the room, or does he want to back up, or what does he want to do?
He wants to
back up. Okay.
And stay next to me.
Okay. Well, he can't go too far back because he only has so much movement. Okay, and now it is her turn.
I'm gonna do my fire.
You can move up to 6 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my firewall.
The firewall?
Yeah.
Okay. If you do the firewall, your friends can't move forward on their turns. So, like, they can, but they can't go through it because it'll hurt them. Okay. Remember?
Then fire sword. Or
fireball. You could throw a fireball at one of them.
I'm gonna throw it at this one and that one because I can see.
Okay. So I'll let you throw one. So roll a d20.
This one?
Yep.
Oops.
Don't throw it that hard.
It's a 4.
Don't throw it that hard, okay?
Okay.
You 18. Would miss because that's only a 10. No, it was a 4.
Hmm?
It was a 4 when you rolled it. All right, so you missed. And upon missing, you've used all your movement, so you can't move. These 4, this one back here screams. Like in this, you can't understand it, but you know that it's a draconic language. So basically like speaking with dragons. This loud thing, okay? Upon doing that, he comes around the corner, stabs at you. He will miss. I rolled a 13. I have to get above an 18. So he jabs the spear at you. It's like, whew, and your girl is like, oh, moves, misses. He runs up, steps on his fallen friend, and goes at Elrod. He will miss Elrod.
Yay!
This one is, because these guys are short, he can shoot at either one of you. Because he's got his crossbow. He's going to shoot Elrod. He hits Elrod, and he hurts Elrod.
Uh-oh. Out. Do I have a healing potion?
So something you don't know is this bow, the arrow, has a little extra on it. Does 8 damage to Elrod.
Eek.
So minus 8. You guys are 3rd level.
Do I have a healing potion still?
Hang
in
on.
the last round?
Yes.
Hey, can I heal him?
Not yet. On your turn, maybe. You don't necessarily want to do it right away. Because when you're healing somebody else, you're not doing damage to them. So I'll teach you some tactics and strategy. If you're spending your turn healing somebody, there's a chance that because there's 4 of them, they can hit you 4 times. So it's not something you necessarily want to do. It's something you want to try to do outside of combat.
Like when they're
once
down.
they're all dead, then you would want to probably do it. Or if your friend is down and he's about to die, then you would want to do it. So that's kind of the strategy.
Or if he was at 1.
Yes, you might want to do it then too, because then he could still attack.
But what about if he was at 1 and there was 5 of them?
Then that's all. All right, so this one runs up, and he's going to reach with his spear over at Elrod. He misses. All of a sudden, you hear somewhere else in the dungeon a loud roar. Like, whatever it was is massive.
Or got hurt?
No, it is something huge. A huge, extremely large something or other that roars really loud.
Like a lion?
Don't know. But it heard him, and it was in response to him, probably. Okay?
Or one of the other ones or this guy.
Anyways, so now it is Elrod's turn. He's got 3 kobolds he could attack. Which one does he want to attack?
What were the options?
This is Elrod. He can attack that, or that kobold. This one's dead, so I'll just take it over there.
This one because it's in front. And it's backwards, too.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it was. It was like
well, now his body's backwards. See how his legs point one way and his head points the other? Just depends. Doesn't matter. So anyways, roll your d20. Nope. So I put them in this order so you could tell what they are. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and that one's 20.
Where's 20?
So roll your d20.
No,
I know.
You're doing 20. Oh, there it is.
Don't throw it that hard. So he will miss. Try to go like this. When you roll it right here. Real close to your hand. Even let it just fall off your hand. Okay? Try to keep it like in this space.
Could I have him try?
Not yet. So Elrod misses. Now it's Ben's turn. Ben could move right here and attack this one in front of you.
I would move in case he...
You can't move. It's not your turn. It's Ben's turn.
Okay, then he can do this one.
Okay. So roll the d20.
13.
He will hit, and now roll the d12. Again, try to keep it on the table in front of you, not on the mat. Because sometimes if there's miniatures and stuff on the mat, you can hit the miniatures out of the way. We don't want to do that. See?
7.
Okay, so he does a lot of damage and actually kills that one. Okay? All right, so now
It's my turn.
it is her turn. Now she could move up and use her fire sword. She could stay where she's at and use her fireball. Or she could do her firewall right there and to hit 2 of them. It's your choice. Okay, firewall, you don't have to roll anything. They have to make dex checks of 16. Doesn't make 1. Number 2 does not make it either. I rolled 11 on the die on the second one. So both miss. Both are going to take full damage. So roll 1d6. Okay.
5.
So 5 damage is done to both of them. So that's pretty good. Okay, put that back. It is now their turn. He's going to shoot you because he sees that you're doing these fireballs and stuff, and he knows that can be pretty dangerous. He's going to hit you. Yeah.
I'm good.
Okay, so this one, again, as I said before, has a little bit extra on it. 9 damage to you. So he hurt you pretty bad. You normally have 32. So you're down to 23.
Got how much health on that?
Yep. But Elrod also takes some extra damage now because when he was hit last time, so he now takes 1 of poison damage.
Poison?
There's poison on these arrows. All right. So now he's going to stab Elrod. He's going to miss. This one is going to move. Oh, sorry. And he's going to move back because of the fire. He is going to move up and stab at you. He's going to hit you with a spear.
How much it helps
for 6 damage.
So
you're okay. You're just down to 17 for now. It's not ideal, but you're fine. Okay. That was their turn. It is Elrod's turn. There's one right next to him. There's a wall of fire, so he can't move forward, but he can attack the one by you. So roll the d20. Mm-hmm. That's a good roll.
9.
He will hit. Roll the d12.
20. 6.
Yes. Okay, so he finishes him off. Done for. Okay. Now, normally I wouldn't let you do this. Do you want to turn the firewall off?
Yes.
Do you want Ben to run up and attack the other guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He attacks this one and I'll attack him.
All right, so he runs up in front of Elrod. Okay. Roll a d20. That's a 12.
Oh. Oh, where's the 20? Oh, here it is.
That's not the 20. That's the 12. There you go.
Great, I miss.
Yep, you will miss. Okay. So he misses, and now it is your girl's turn, Marissa Rose of Fire. Just you want to do a fireball?
I'm going to move.
Run up and do her sword?
I'm going to stay right here and do my fireball at him.
Okay, roll a d20.
D20?
Hits.
19.
Yep, you will hit. Now roll a d8 for damage.
Just a minute. Where's the 20? Can you find the 20? Please. Can't find it. 6.
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That will not kill, but it'll hurt him. So fireball hits him in the chest.
His chest is bleeding.
No, it's fire, so it doesn't cut him. It burns him. All right. So the one problem with being right here, Lily, is Elrod can't get into the room now. Are you sure that's where you want to be? If you move one more square up, Elrod could get into the room next turn. Okay. All right. It is their turn. He's going to stab at you. Because you're the one throwing fireballs everywhere. He is going to back up, shoot you. He's going to hit you.
And it's on 13 damage. 4 damage.
8. 4 plus 4 is 8.
So how much health am I at?
Hang on. And he's going to take 2 from the poison. So Elrod, 19. You took 8.
So now what health am I?
You're down to 9. So you will probably want to heal yourself next turn. But he continues to go back off into this room, and you lose him. Because you can't see him. All right, but it is not her turn. It is Elrod's turn.
Could I do my...
Elrod has his own healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want him to take it?
Take it?
Like drink his healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so he will take his healing potion. I'm not even going to roll. Well, I should. Hang on. Where is it?
1. 8. 1, 8.
So he's doing pretty good. Okay.
You missed.
And you
You what?
do not have a healing potion.
Why?
You don't. All right. So it's Elrod's turn. He drank that. It's Ben's turn. Ben want to attack him? The little kobold?
Yeah.
Okay, roll the d20.
20.
6. Miss. Actually, with his strength and everything, he will hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Roll the damage for the great axe, the d12.
D12. Oops. 1.
Not very good, but this guy did take fire damage before. It does kill him. Okay, so you guys see in the middle of this room is this water fountain. It looks like a well. wells in the old times are what you put buckets down into and you can drink the water. And it's glowing. It's like a glowing water. It looks very pure and clean. What would you like to do?
I would like to try to see if it would heal me.
You want to drink it? Okay. So she goes up to it and drinks it. Hang on.
I'm feeling.
Okay. So as she drinks it, she looks at where the arrow had punctured her before, where it got through, and she sees that the skin just closes right up. And she's no longer bleeding there. It was amazing. It was magical. And she gets 7 hit points back, which puts her back up to 16. She's still hurting really bad. So yeah, that was her turn. Would Elrod want to take a sip too?
Sure.
Okay. Elrod drinks it, but tells you he doesn't feel any different. Does Ben want to try to drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. All right. Ben doesn't feel any different either. He feels normal. And we're back around to you. Do you want to drink it again, or what do you want to do?
Drink it again.
The second time you drink it, you don't feel any effects of anything. It's just really good, clean, pure water. Okay.
Now I want to go into this room.
Okay. You did see the one kobold go into here. Are you sure you don't want to chase after?
I would want to go in here and go up there, but
you're going to let the guy live?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to try and kill him?
No. Because
Okay.
I don't want it to try to kill me.
Okay. Okay. I will let you do whatever you want. It's your choice. I will tell you, you would probably know leaving a creature running around in a dungeon is not the best idea.
Why?
Because he can do a lot of things. He can alert his friends. He can set traps. Now that he knows you're here, you know what I mean? And he knows which direction you're going. So he's more likely to be able to do some stuff. Just an idea, throwing it out there. Again, you can do whatever you want. If you want to go that way, let's do it. Okay? So there is a door.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going up to the door?
Him.
Okay.
Now we're going to follow.
When he tugs on the door, he does feel some resistance on the door.
Mm-hmm.
Like it feels tough to push.
I think some monsters are just trying to hold the door shut.
Okay. So does he try to push it really hard, or what's he do?
He's going to shove the sword in. Make sure there's no monsters.
Okay. So in order to do that, he will have to push the door open.
No,
a little further.
No.
There's no opening. The door's closed. He turns the handle, tries to push it. It's not. It's moving, but it's not going very hard.
He puts the sword through the wood.
Oh, like cuts into it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's what I meant on this too.
Okay. Roll a d20. Well, this one was open, so it was easy to do. You could see the monster through it.
10.
Okay, so he hits the door. It sticks into the door. It doesn't go through the door. And the door swings open. But as it swings open, he sees a string that's attached to the door. And the string, snaps. And when the door swings open, a large log swings down from the ceiling and comes at him and hits him in the chest. So do me a favor. Roll a d20. This is a dex save to move out of the way.
13.
He doesn't have any bonuses. That is going to hit him. So this log, it was a trap. It was a booby trap. So it swings down from the ceiling and hits him right there. Ugh. And he will take 6 damage. So Elrod takes 6. Down
What's
to
this
22.
red thing? Could this red thing also be a trap?
Don't know. So he gets hit. He's hurt pretty bad from that.
You could go over and take a drink.
He could. You want to try?
Yeah.
All right. So he'll go over there, finish his movement. He does not feel the effects of anything. So nothing happens. Okay. What would you like to do? Would you like to go back in there or back this way? Those are your 2 options.
Over here.
Okay. So he can do 2 squares. He can move 2. Actually, 3. Okay. So he gets right there, and this room's pretty quiet. He does see a red gem up there, a very shiny red gem. There's 2 statues in the room. Beyond that, there's nothing else in this room. The statues are of what looks to be a dragon, kind of like the kobolds, but they have wings. Yeah. But they
have skeleton faces.
Oh, okay. They have skeleton faces. Sure. So it's a dragon skeleton face thing. Statues. Okay.
I think it's haunted.
Okay. So it's Ben's turn. What does Ben do?
He's gonna make sure the statues are not real people.
Okay. You can move 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. He can get up there. What does she want to
do? She's gonna make sure there's no other bad guys in the rooms.
Okay. So is she going in that room with them?
No, she's gonna come over here and make sure.
Okay. Well, there's another door here. She doesn't even know about that yet. Yeah. All she knows right now is that there's 2 friends in this room, and that's it.
She's gonna look in this room.
By herself? Not a good idea to leave your friends in a dungeon. Okay. It can happen, but you don't necessarily want it to.
I'm gonna go with it.
Okay, so he goes up and starts poking the statue. Nothing seems to happen from poking the statue. She does the same kind of thing, but nothing.
Fire sword.
Okay, yeah. So she has her fire sword out. She's poking it. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Okay. What do you want to do? There's a red gem up on a pedestal. Like, think of a really small table. Other than that, there's another door in the room. So there's just the red gem and the door in the room.
I want to go here, and I think if you touch this, it will be like a trap.
Okay. So you're not going to do anything with the red gem?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So who's going to the door?
Me.
Okay. Are you just going to open it?
Yep.
Okay. So when she goes to open it, it opens. As she's opening it, she sees what she thinks is another string, but it actually is just like spider webs. And when she opens it, it's a dark room. Like, it's hard for her to see. She sees a lot of spider webs, though.
Could I use my fire as a light to see what's in the room?
You could. When you do, you hear in the room some spiders.
Can I put some spiders?
If you want to. Yep, go ahead. There's not going to be that many, so how many do you think would be in there?
Some right here. And one right.
Oh, one would be waiting at the door?
Yeah. And then a big one's going to be right here, one right there.
No, they'd probably just be in the room. None of them would be in that hallway. They would just be in this room.
Right here, so they can't escape.
Yep, so you also see what looks to be a dead animal in the web over there. Looks like, we'll say it's a pig. So there's a giant pig against the wall.
In the window, in the spider web. In the spider web, next to this.
All right, so you see 3 spiders and then that. This spider actually appears to be eating that one, eating the animal, and does not notice you. However, this spider that's over there, you actually heard scurry away. This one didn't have a chance to scurry away yet. In fact, he was doing the web, it looks like. So you surprised them. They didn't hear you coming because you didn't do anything in this room. So your character gets to go first. What is she doing?
I'm gonna throw the fireball
at that one. Okay. Roll a d20.
Right. How about it's like facing this way and I hit right there?
That's fine. You can do that.
20. 6.
6 will not get it done, but you miss, and your fireball hits the spider web. What happens when it hits the spider web?
The spider's scared and it runs away.
Okay, well, it's not the spider's turn yet.
I know.
But does something happen to the web, or it just puts a hole through the web, or
just makes the web gone, and so like it has a big hole.
Okay, big hole. Okay. All right. So that was her turn. She can move still. Does she want to move out of the way for one of her friends to get into the room?
Yeah.
She can't move forward.
I want the spider to be like over here, eating when it was scared.
Oh, well, if it was scared, it probably wouldn't go and eat. Like if something came and scared you, you wouldn't go over to the food and eat. You know what I mean?
If it scared me, I would like run.
Right, you would run. So,
Yeah.
but hang on, it's not the spider's turn. I'll control the spiders. All right, so I'll control the spiders. So she can either move out of the way or she can stay there, but then her friends can't get to the spiders. Or you guys could avoid that and just go the other direction if you don't want to go through the spiders.
We're gonna not go for the spiders.
Okay, so do you want to close the door?
Yep.
Okay.
Close the door.
All right, so she closes the door. Boom. Door is closed.
Now we're all right here.
Okay. When you come back through, you see two guys over here with crossbows.
But those are dead.
No, these are new ones. One of them was the one you let live. And they have friends who are apparently hiding behind them. Okay. So what are you going to do? You're in the front. You're blocking your friends again. Do you want to move? You can move 6 squares. Okay.
I'll just stay right here.
Okay.
And watch them.
Okay. Next, do you want a fireball?
I'm going to do a fireball at this guy.
Okay.
Stand right here.
Well, you can't move anymore. You can either be in one of these two. That was your full 6 squares, remember?
I'm going to stay here so they won't see.
Okay, well, he can see you because you can also see him.
Yeah.
So you're going to fireball him, though?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a d20 to hit it.
8. I miss.
8 plus your modifier.
You miss.
Yeah, I think you missed by 1. No, your modifier is plus 6 now. So you would actually hit.
Yay!
So roll a d6 for damage.
2.
Okay, so you hit him. Fireball burns him. You hear it squeal. And then it is Ben's turn.
Oh, yeah, this is Ben.
Nope, Ben is the one with the axe. You can move 6 squares.
1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Now it's going to shoot at that.
Yep, he'll be able to. Well, he doesn't have anything to shoot with. He just has an axe.
Oh, yeah.
All right, your other buddy now. Next turn.
1,
3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, that was his last movement. Okay.
So I'm gonna.
And he can't do anything either.
So I'm gonna throw my fireball at him again.
Well, you did, but now it's not your turn. Now it's their turn.
But what can they do if I stand there?
He's going to shoot you.
Ah!
He's going to miss. This one is going to shoot Elrod because he has a better shot at Elrod. He critically hits.
Uh-oh.
All right, yeah, that's bad because it's double damage dice. It's not, yeah, it's bad. So I roll, I get 4 and 5, so that's 9 damage to Elrod. That hurts.
How much life is he at?
He's down to 13.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so that was pretty bad. Okay, these guys are just going to choose to stay back here. All right, now it is her turn. What is she doing?
I'm good. Could I go and pick up the jewel and see if anything happens?
If you want to try to run back in that room, I wouldn't advise it right now.
Why?
It would not be a good idea for her, the only one that can hit these right now, to move back into that room.
But
I think you could do it. If you want to do it, you can do whatever you want.
I was thinking when you pick it up, there would be like rocks on the store, and then they couldn't get it over here.
So you thought it was a trap, but you think it would do something 3 rooms over?
Yeah, I thought it would like bump on all of them.
It's pretty unlikely that would happen. It's a good idea. I just don't think it would happen. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Typically, if there's a trap in a room, like for instance, the one trap that was attached to the door had a log that fell right there and hit him, right? So typically, if there's a trap, like in a certain area, that's the area the trap will actually do something in. Occasionally, what you mentioned might happen, but that would be a pretty sophisticated trap. A really smart creature would have to make that trap.
Yeah,
okay.
Like one of these, because
they're good at trap making. They don't. I wouldn't say that they would make a trap that complex.
No, it was like put it there, and then they put a little line and stuff.
Right, but I don't think they would have done something in here that would affect this room. I'm just letting you know. I don't think that would happen.
No, I thought it would like all fall to pieces, and they would have a place that wouldn't fall
Yeah, I don't think that would do that. Is all. I like the idea. I really do. In fact, I want you to keep thinking like that. Okay, coming up with cool ideas. So, what would you like to do now? You couldn't get to the stone anyway right now. You're too far away.
I couldn't get to bed and tell him something.
Well, he's dead. Remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about this was a knife that stabbed into him?
Oh, like he died by knife? Maybe they wouldn't have left their knife in him though.
I think they would have left it in so they would stay away.
Oh, okay.
Like stay away.
So right now it's her turn.
Okay.
What does she want to do
I'm
about
gonna
that?
do fireball at him again.
Okay. Roll a d20.
20. 14.
Yep.
So I hit.
So d6. I'm sorry, d8 damage. D8 damage.
4.
All right. So you will kill him because you hit him before. So he falls and drops his crossbow bolt.
Could I grab it?
If you can get there, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could get there, yes, if you wanted to. Because you can do the fireball, it might make more sense to give it to Ben, or to give it to Elrod though.
Yeah, because I have.
Because then they could do ranged.
Yeah.
You would also take all of his arrows, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even grab it. I would just go up and fight the rest then, so that Elrod or Ben could take it the next turn.
Wait, I'm gonna move up 2 and then try to hit this.
Okay, well you already did your attack.
Yep.
Okay, so
But
now
I'm gonna do that next one.
right. So now it's Ben's turn with the axe.
Okay. So he could move up and try to attack him.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good. Now roll a d20.
D20. 7.
7 plus. He's probably a +6. Oh no, he's a +7 also. So that's 14. So that will hit. Even if it's +6, it would hit. So roll a d12 for damage. Yep. And I will tell you if he rolls a 9 or higher, he probably will kill.
3.
3. So that's about 10 damage. It does not kill this kobold.
I
So
know.
you know these kobolds are actually pretty strong compared to others.
Could I go back? Right here.
He wouldn't make it. No.
I'm gonna die.
So he could move here if he wanted to. He hasn't even taken any damage.
I'm gonna move.
Ben's not hurt yet.
Yeah.
Elrod's the one that's been hurt.
And me.
Yeah, you're not that bad though. Yeah, I guess you guys are both pretty hurt.
Yeah, but he's not. He didn't get hurt once.
All right, so Elrod.
Could I go and drink this?
Who is Elrod? Elrod can try to drink it, but that's his whole turn.
No, I'm going to drink it.
It's not her turn yet.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's Elrod's turn. So does Elrod want to try to drink it?
Yeah.
Okay, it's going to take his whole turn to drink it. He will feel something.
Yay.
He gets 2 hit points back.
Yay!
It's not much, but he does feel a little better.
I'll drink again.
Can't do it. His turn's over.
All
All right, so now it's the kobold's turn. They're going to attack Ben.
Uh-oh.
All 4 of them are.
So like they're surrounding him?
1 hits. 1 misses. 3 hits. 1 misses. Okay, so 2 hit, 2 miss. 2, 3 points of damage.
Okay, so
Plus modifier.
now I want to kill one of them right now. I'm gonna.
All right, so 7.
Wait, Daddy, could we all use us like get close to them and fight with our things we're holding? Like I could fight with my fire sword. He could fight with his axe. He could fight with his sword. Like could we do it to each time, and it might hurt them and kill them?
What are you saying?
Like could we like he could do the axe, he could do the sword, and I could do my fire sword, and we could attack one at a time.
Mm-hmm. It's called focus
free.
Fire.
Yeah, we're like
That's
all
good.
free.
Yeah, that's good tactics. That's what you're doing. Which is just we go in turn order so that you can keep track. So they're all hitting at the same time when they're doing that. So for example, I know all 4 of those hit him. Technically, it was all at the exact same time. I know I did it in an order, just like so. Then you threw the fireball. This guy went and swung the axe, and then this guy comes and swings the sword. Technically, it's all happening at the same time. Each round is all happening at one time. I know it's a lot to think about.
How about we're like...
You want to do a combo, though?
Wait, I know what you could do.
Like, you want to work as a team to do something?
I know what we could do. We could do sword, axe, fireball, sword, axe, fireball, sword, and just go around until they die.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it is now Fireball's turn.
Okay.
You don't have to do the fireball, but you could do your sword. You could do your fire wall. If you do your wall, you can put it like here and take out a couple guys, or you can run up and hit them with your sword, or you could stay there and hit this one with the fireball.
I'm gonna stand right here and do fireball right here, where these two guys are.
Okay. Roll your d20.
D20. 9.
9 plus your modifiers would hit. So roll your d8 for your fireball.
2.
2?
Yeah.
Plus, okay, so yes, you hit him. It does not kill him. Does not finish him. But you do scorch his shoulder because he was focused right here. All right, and now it is Ben's turn with the axe.
Okay.
Wait,
he didn't do it.
No, I know, he's last. We've switched rotations for this combat.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he might want to attack the one that you just hit.
Yeah.
All right, so roll d20.
20.
Yeah, focus fire, focus on one bad guy at a time is usually a really good strategy.
20.
Critical hit. That's awesome. So that means you get to roll double damage dice. So roll your d12.
12.
Yep. For 9. Now roll it one more time. In fact, you know what?
8.
Yep, so that's 17. So you would have killed him already. I'm going to let you, because he's using an axe, you can cleave to the next guy. So that's 17 plus his strength of 4. So that was 21. So you would have taken out 2. So when he swings through the one, it hits the one next to it.
How about
so you took out 2.
I want to surround them, and I'll do it at the same time.
Okay, so he moves. Well, she can't move again. Her turn's done. It's now his turn. He can move 6 squares.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Yep.
No, we'll allow it because you could have went diagonal rather than like that. So you could have went boom, boom. So you're good. Okay. Now he wants to attack him?
Yeah, they want to attack at both.
Well, he already did. So roll your d20. Mm-hmm. You will hit. Roll the d12. That's really good.
Oops.
1 plus his modifier, so that's about 5. So it hits. You cut him, and he squeals. And imagine like a dinosaur face, like getting up into your guys' face and just going.
It's like
okay. Yeah. So he hits. It is now their turn. He is going to hit your guy because he just hit him. So he's going to hit Elrod. He will not hit because of the armor. So he hits the armor, but it doesn't do anything. This one is going to hit Ben and misses. So they both miss. It is now
me turn.
Your girl's turn.
Could I do like a firewall between here? And I want to let these two back up so they won't get burned. I want to back them up. And I'm going to do my firewall with these two.
Okay. You can do that. Go ahead. I'll let you do it.
Okay,
so they would then have to do the dex saves.
7.
Miss and hit. So roll your damage, which is a d6. One's taken full damage, and that would be the one that was stabbed before.
4.
Okay, so 4. All right, so we will say he is dropped. The other one is taking 2. He dropped his bone and
he dropped his staff.
Yeah, there's lots of weapons in here, so you'll be able to grab their weapons if you want.
Yeah, and so we could use them.
Right. All right, so that was her. Now it is Ben's turn. Does Ben want to move up and hit him?
Yeah, we all want to hit him at the same time.
Yep, they are. They are hitting him at the same time.
I'm going to do it right here.
Well, she can't do anything. She just did the wall. Okay, so they can hit at the same time. They're always hitting at the same time.
Okay.
All right, so roll for the axe.
So that is a
D20.
D20, just a minute. What was I on this one?
It's a 6.
Oh, yeah, 6. Where's the 6? What's the 6? 6, 19, 20. 12.
All right, that will hit.
Yay.
And then that is the D12.
11.
That will finish him.
Yay. He's gone. Yay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay, so do you want these guys to each pick up a bow with arrows? Okay, so they each get a bow with arrows. Okay, we'll write that down.
Now, we want to go down these stairs. Daddy, down these stairs.
Yep, you got to get there though first. Hang on.
Yeah.
That's a long ways ahead in the dungeon.
I know. We want to see what's down there.
Well, you don't even know about those yet. Right now, you know there's a cliff here that you could climb, and you see water down that way.
Yeah, is there any water monsters?
I don't know. Is there?
Mm.
The roar that you heard earlier seemed to come from this direction.
We're gonna like split up.
You're gonna split up?
Uh-huh.
Are you sure you want to do that? You can. In dangerous places, sometimes it's good to be near your friends.
Okay.
You also have one more healing potion,
Me?
and
Me?
your character is about half life at 16. Ben is fine. He's doing okay.
I'm gonna drink some.
Elrod is doing okay also.
I'm gonna drink it.
You want to try to drink more water? Okay, let's see if it does anything. It does not.
Try it again.
It won't work.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, it's one of those things that once it doesn't work, it really isn't supposed to work anymore. So
we're gonna go and look by the water.
okay, why don't you move 6 squares that way?
1. Well, I'm gonna go. Let him go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And then we're all gonna go.
So as you guys are approaching, you see across the water, it looks like there's a chest.
Treasure chest.
Looks like a treasure chest, but you'd have to go across the water.
Could I do fire bridge and grab the treasure chest and then walk across it?
You can't walk across fire. It's impossible. So that would not work.
Walk in the water to the other side.
Okay.
Or swim.
Do me a favor. Roll the d20. You guys are looking in the water to see if you could get across it without having to swim.
13.
So when you look in the water, you see what appears to... It's really dark under the water, but the light from her fire is illuminating the room, and you see what looks to be a shadow under the water moving. A pretty large one, but you can't make out what it is.
So I'm going to shine my fireball brighter so I can see.
Okay. As you do so, yep. As you do that,
there's a water creature.
No, hang on. You see this thing, because you were probably up here doing it, and he was probably right here just watching. You see this thing, okay, wherever you were at. This thing jumps out of the water, like on the edge of the water. It's almost like an alligator.
But it's not.
Right. It's a drake, but it's a water drake. You've only heard of these. You've never seen one of these before. But its mouth, and you know what a drake looks like because your friend from before used to change into drakes. Its mouth is massive, almost like an alligator, and it chomps at you, and it hits. And luckily you have armor. Ooh. It does 8 damage, which is a lot.
I want to drink from that thing again.
It won't work, honey. All right, so when it bites your leg, it hurts really bad. It is now your turn.
Can I fall down?
You want to fall down?
Yeah.
Are you pretending to be dead?
No, I just want to say nothing. And then it gets bleeding.
Oh, it's bleeding. You don't even have to pretend. It's bleeding.
I want to.
Do you want to hit it back? Or you could do your fireball. You could do your sword.
Firewall. Wait,
Firewall's pretty weak. You'd probably use your sword right now. Your sword's your strongest weapon against something right next to you.
Okay, I'm gonna do my first. Time. I'm gonna count here. Tail off.
All right, so roll your d20.
13.
That will hit. Roll a
Yay.
d10.
6.
All right, 6. Okay, I had to write this before. Plus 3. All right, so 9. So one of our friends online thinks we should let you start doing the math. Do you want to start doing your own math with your rolls? Or do you like it when I do it?
Could I,
I'm going to write it down for you.
Could I, like, control the monsters and you control the rest?
Oh, next game. Not for this game.
Okay.
But I'll let you run a game for me if you want
If I could walk all the way over here and, if he was alive a little bit, I would ask him who hurt you? And okay. Fireball. Hit.
This says damage. So I'm just writing it down for you.
And then I'll do it.
1d8.
Oh, there's no more popcorn.
Plus 2.
I can't go up and get more popcorn. Wanna know why?
Why?
Because it's all good. I'm gonna do my fireball. And then he's gonna play. Okay, I'm so cool. I just want to sit down right now.
You are sitting down.
No, in right here. In the game. Like in the game. Oh my gosh, I'm standing halfway in the water. I'm gonna scooch to the wall. I just stepped on the wall. Why do I keep stepping on walls?
I don't know. All right, so we're going to start with you being able to try and do it with just your girl. Now, this is what it says. So you won't need the pencil.
No.
So your
Fireball?
fireball is a d20 plus 6 to hit. That's your to hit. The damage, so if you hit, you then do damage, which is 1d8 plus 2. Okay?
Firewall?
Your firewall is a difficulty check of 16, so you don't roll that. The bad guys do. If you hit them, you roll a d6. Okay? And then your fire sword is a d20 plus 6, and it's 1d10 plus 3. Okay?
Okay.
Just so you know. Okay.
Okay.
So now, that was her turn. Now it is Elrod's turn. He probably would want to attack, right? To protect you? He'd be better off running up and hitting with his sword.
No, he wants to like do the bow and arrow and stab him.
Okay, you could do that. So roll the d20.
He's right here. I don't even need the numbers. 14.
That will hit. And the damage for that is just a d6. He gets no bonuses. Nope, it's not for that one. Neither of these two, Ben and Elrod, don't get any bonuses with the bow. Yeah, they don't get any extra. So it's literally just whatever the die rolls are. So now roll the d6 for damage. Yep.
3.
Okay.
3 damage.
3 damage to the Drake. I forgot, did your sword hit the Drake?
Yeah. No. Yeah, it did.
It did?
Yeah.
We just never rolled the damage, did we?
I don't think so.
Roll the damage again.
So the 14. So it's the 20.
No, that was to hit. Your damage is a d10, and it has the number written next to it over there, plus 3. So that's a 10. 0 is a 10. So that's a full hit plus 3. Yep, 13. All right, so the Drake's looking pretty rough. It is now Ben's turn. Does he want to shoot it with the bow also, or does he want to run up and hit it with his axe?
He wants to shoot it. So when it's close, it won't like bite before he shoots.
Okay, so roll a d20.
D20. 15.
Will hit, and then a d6. It's not on your paper. D6. Yep.
6.
6 damage. All right, so this Drake is hurt really, really bad.
Yay.
It is now the Drake's turn. And obviously you heard it, but there's two things from this direction which distract it. It will leap at Elrod. Do me a favor, roll the d20. You get an opportunity attack. So when he's trying to move out of your way, you get to swing at him while he's running away. So this is your sword.
4.
What's your hit. But what does your thing say for your sword? +6. D20 +6. So that's actually
10.
Yes. Still doesn't hit, but yes, it was 10. All right, so he's going to bite Elrod. And he will
not miss.
He will miss. Okay.
Yay!
That was his turn. It is now your turn. Okay. So if you want to run up and hit him with your sword again, you can.
I'm gonna do.
Your sword's really good on him.
Yeah. Okay. Fire sword. That is 13
plus.
I like it. I need to start out.
So what'd you roll on the die? 13 plus 6?
I messed
So let's make it easier. Look at me. Okay. So you have a 3 on the die, right? Mm-hmm. That's the singles digit, correct? What's 3 plus 6? Or 6 plus 3?
9.
Okay. So 9 in the singles, and then you'd have a 1, right? So what's that number?
19.
There you go.
Woohoo! Thank you, Daddy.
All right, so 19 damage, right? Or no, that's 19 to hit. Okay, so now roll damage.
That's a 6.
Yes. No. This is your fire sword. What's your paper say?
20?
No. This is your to hit. You already did that. We rolled a 19. Now your damage is 1d10 plus 3.
10.
Yep.
3.
Yes.
It hits.
Plus 3.
Okay, so we have
3 plus 3. What's 3 plus 3?
6. That's so easy. It says right here.
So you kill the Drake.
Yay! Bye-bye, Drake.
Yeah, it falls over and it is done. All right.
Falls back into the water.
Now, 2 of you are wearing a lot of armor. It would probably be very difficult for you 2 to swim across the water.
So he could swim.
He could totally swim across the water. So he will get over there, and he sees a treasure chest. Okay. Does he want to try and open it?
Yeah, he's gonna cut it with his hat.
Oh, he's gonna try and smash it open.
Yeah.
Okay, good choice. So, because he's gonna do that, I'm gonna give you something. So he looked at the lock, and he was gonna try and undo the latch, but he sees that it's been trapped. Just the lock, around it. So he takes his axe and smashes it wide open. When he busts open the top, he sees all sorts of good stuff. He sees a lot of shiny things, and it's hard for him to make out what everything is because you're over here with the fire and he's over there. But he sees coins, like money. He knows that it would be really hard to carry it all out right now.
How about we do the stuff that's important, important stuff inside?
Okay, so
there's healing potions?
I was going to say, so there are healing potions. There's a few of them. There is also 2. Well, there's also one magical bow with an empty quiver.
What does it do?
I don't know. So let's see. So this is Marissa. This is Ben. So Ben has a great axe. That's D20 plus 7. 1d12 damage plus 4. Does Ben want to use the magical bow, or is Elrod going to use the magical bow?
I think he should use the
Elrod?
Yeah, because he doesn't get hurt that much.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Are we going to start this?
Yep, hang on.
What are these marks, Daddy? What are all these marks?
I don't know. It looks like something scuffed up the wall.
Well, maybe it was this when you try to move it. It maybe scratched against the wall.
No, because I've only had that right there. I never had that on that wall, I don't think. Did we?
I think so. Because I haven't been looking over here since...
Oh, okay. So this magical bow is bigger than the other bow. It's a long bow. And you would know that it would actually hurt more to use. Like, hurt bad guys more. All right?
Mm-hmm. What?
Nothing.
Say it. Say it.
So Ryan said, "Oh my God, I think my heart just melted hearing 'Thank you, Daddy' after Juce gave his daughter an addition lesson through DnD." All right, so this is Elrod. This is the guy with the shield. Yes, and so it's the great sword and the magical bow, the great axe and the regular bow. Okay, so I'm gonna let you try and do that. Thanks to Garrett from DMG Info for pushing you to do the math.
How about we all have now one piece of healing potion?
All right, I'll let you each have a healing potion. I'm not gonna write it on there. We don't need to.
Okay. All
right. So he comes back. You guys divvy up the treasure. What would you like to do? We're gonna have to wrap this game up in 20 minutes. You got about 20 minutes. We're gonna have to rush along. So what I'm gonna do is I'll move you back over here. Okay. When you looked over here, you saw that there were spiders down there.
Yeah.
And you wanted to avoid them. So instead of going that way and fighting spiders, you came this way. You know there's only one more direction to go, and that's up here and into here. You don't know what's back there.
No,
so
we want to go like down there.
Yeah, you'll have to eventually. So you get up here. Now, before you do anything, stay right here.
Okay.
I gotta go grab something.
Could I grab put some one spider?
No.
Why?
Hang on, honey. Because I'm controlling the monsters. Hang on.
I'm singing Daddy's chair.
Hey, move over your spot.
Yeah.
You aren't allowed to see what this is yet. It's gotta be a surprise.
Okay. I won't look.
All right.
Close my eyes.
All right. No, you don't have to close your eyes. I'll just keep it right there. Okay, so you get up here and you hear another loud roar. Exactly. All right, and as you hear that, you see rocks start crumbling off the wall and falling to the ground.
And rocks are on the ground. But
as you come in here, you still can't see what's over that way because there's, obviously the stairs that go down. These stairs are really steep. You're probably going about 100 feet down, which is really far, by the way. So as you make your way down these stairs, you see, once you get down, oops, sorry, it's over here. Once you make your way down the stairs, you can see in this room, kind of.
Yeah, but not over in the corner. Now do I have to close my eyes?
Nope. And you see a horse that is attached to
the wall.
Rope. There's rope tied around this horse. And there's a couple there's a kobold holding the rope. And there's another kobold over here holding the rope.
Do the kobolds disturb us and try to fight?
And then you see a giant red dragon.
Where'd you get that?
I've had it. All right, so
Okay.
giant red dragon. What would you like to do?
I would like to go down there.
You're already down. You already went down those. You're at the bottom.
Huh?
Yeah, you went down the stairs and you're now at the bottom, looking into that room. Behind the dragon, you see treasure. Lots of gold, lots of weapons, all sorts of stuff in there.
And more potions.
No potions.
Okay.
Just lots of treasure.
But you have to get past the dragon.
So, what would you like to do? It is Marissa's turn.
I would like to throw fireball at it.
At the dragon?
Yeah, because if I try to attack it, it might try to bite me.
Okay. Roll your d20, just like we wrote on your paper.
8.
Plus?
8. Okay, what I was saying? Fireball.
Eight plus 6, right?
14. 14, Daddy.
Yep, that is correct. Because this dragon is so large, it hits. And you hit it right in its neck. And you do it right as it was about to spit fire at the horse. Okay? As it was about to do this, you see the horse turn its head, and it's actually a unicorn. It's got a horn on it. Obviously, this one doesn't. In fact, actually, let me go see something real quick. I might actually have it.
Can I see?
Yeah, come on.
I'll help.
I actually have it. I think I did. Pegasus. You know what? We'll just make it a Pegasus instead.
Let's do that.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
It has wings.
Yep, it's a winged horse.
Could I use that horse?
Well, right now it's roped up, so. All right, so never mind. It is a Pegasus, not a unicorn. And it is tied up.
And it's trying to get free.
Yeah, it's trying to. The kobolds are holding it there for the dragon. All right.
And I'm right here.
So you did that. All right, now it is Elrod's turn.
How about there was a horse right here and we didn't know?
That's fine. All right, so it's Elrod's turn.
Okay.
We're way past your bedtime.
I know.
So
You
Elrod.
said I could say.
I know. Elrod's turn.
Okay. Where's my dice? Oh, there it is. He wants to shoot with the bow and arrow.
The magic one?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's on your sheet.
Okay.
Tells you what to roll. That's the great sword, and underneath it is
the bow.
The magical bow.
Magical bow. I'm going to use.
Yep.
So this one, D20.
Yep.
7, 8. 8.
Oh, because it's only +1. That's a bummer. So that arrow whizzes by, but as the arrow is through the air and it gets closer to the dragon, you see that the arrow gets brighter the closer it is to the dragon. It misses, and as it goes past him, it goes out. Like the brightness stops. All right, now it is Ben's turn. There's something special about that bow.
But we don't know why.
We don't know. We just know it's magical.
Yep.
Because it's got a bunch of rune symbols in it. All right, so no, hang on. It's your other guy's turn. It's Ben's turn.
I know.
All right, focus so we can
wrap
her up, and then next time we'll play again.
Bow.
Okay, so roll your d20.
Okay, d20. 13 plus 7?
Nope, no plus. His bow has no bonuses, so he misses. Yep. Because you're shooting at the dragon, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you miss. All right, it is now.
He didn't have the.
There's no bonuses for that.
No, bow and arrow.
Yeah, his bow doesn't do anything extra. It's just a d20. He has no dex. He's not very dexterous. Dexterous. All right. Kobolds are now going to attack the Pegasus. Miss. Miss. All right.
Good.
The dragon sees you guys. He's going to step on the Pegasus and try to get into position to hit you. He misses with the step, though, and hurts himself. Doesn't really hurt himself. He just misses with the step. All right, that was his turn. I'm going to let you go now. It is now Marissa's turn.
I'm gonna do firewall where the dragon is.
Okay, that's a good choice. So let me roll. That's a difficulty of 16. He will not make it, so it will hurt him. So roll your damage. What's the damage? Look at your paper. Firewall.
Firewall DC?
Nope, that's the to hit, which I did that part.
Oh, well.
What's the damage over there?
A D6.
1d6? Okay. So roll a d6.
4.
All right, so he will take 4 damage now.
Yay!
So where was he before?
How about there was another farmer by the dragon? Would there be another dead farmer by the dragon?
No.
Aww.
Nope, he wouldn't waste his time. No farmer would have got that far. Okay, now it is Elrod's turn with his magical bow. Now, is he going to shoot at the dragon again?
He's going to do magical bow again.
Okay, so roll a d20.
Oh, actually, great sword, because this wouldn't do anything.
Yeah, it does.
No, it just does +1.
You know it's magical, though.
Okay,
And
I'll
it
do
glowed
magic.
something vicious. Yeah, it glowed something vicious as it got near that dragon. Something was special about it. Roll a d20.
17.
You hit. Roll your damage.
Yay! Damage is this.
Yep.
4.
All right. So here's the good part, right?
What?
So you let the arrow go. You pulls the arrow back, lets go, and it goes. And like I said, it starts glowing, right? And it gets like this major light around it as it gets near the dragon. When it hits the dragon, it explodes through the dragon, blowing a huge hole through it.
So it's dead?
The dragon collapses. He's not dead, but because of where you hit, he can't breathe fire now, and you hurt him bad.
I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, so you did really well. That was his turn. He can't do anything now.
I know.
It is now Ben's turn.
Ben.
The kobolds look scared now. They saw what you just did.
Great axe.
Okay, so he's going to go and try to do it to the dragon?
Yeah.
Okay, so he runs under the Pegasus and goes up and swings his great axe.
Yeah, where the hole was.
Okay, roll a d20.
20.
Good tactics.
18.
But that will hit. Damage.
Damage.
What was the number? It was d20 plus what? 7?
Great axe. D20?
You already rolled it. You got an 18 plus 7.
What is it? I don't know.
Do you know how to do math like that? All right.
So.
Hang on. I'm just going to write the problem down. There you go. Do you know how to do math like this?
I usually do it 18. I usually do it like to the left and right.
Okay. So, here's a little trick. I'm going to show you something. What's 7 plus 8?
15?
Yes.
Hey,
So hang on.
right.
That's not. Hang on. So you're going to put the 5 here in the singles. You carry the 1. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
Okay. So you carry the 1. So now you have in the tens digit, you have a 1 and another 1. What's 1 plus 1?
2.
Okay. So that you would write into the 2 digit
25.
or the tens digit.
25.
Yep. So that's how you do bigger math problems. So for example, if I had like 123 plus
100.
10, right?
You didn't do the plus.
I don't need to do the plus. I know what we're doing. So anyways, so say we're doing that, right? 0 plus 3 is 0, or is 3, right?
Yeah.
So that's in the singles digit. 2 plus 1 is 3. So there's 33. But then there's a 1, 133. So that's a long math problem. Okay?
But it's like 1 up. Okay, now let's keep going.
Yep. All right. So it was 25 to hit. What's your damage? With the great axe. Damage. All the way over. Yep.
I can't do it.
It's 1d12 plus 4.
1d12 plus 4?
Yep.
What is 1d12?
D12.
4?
4 plus 4.
8.
Okay. So you hit. You drop the dragon. He's done. You killed him. Upon seeing this, the kobolds let go of the Pegasus and try to run away. Do you let them run away, or do you stop them? Actually, I didn't try to go that way.
Could we tell like we wanted us?
Do you let the kobolds run?
Yeah.
Okay, so the kobolds escape through an escape hatch.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're done.
The Pegasus almost flying somewhere.
Well, yeah, it probably couldn't fly through here. There's really low ceilings. So, in fact, the only place that the Pegasus could fly is up because there's a hole over here. But it couldn't make it through the dungeon if it wanted to.
No, but this place?
Right, but it couldn't fly there. It's too low of a ceiling.
But we could fly a little dot. Like this.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to look at the treasure, or do you want to deal with the Pegasus? Pegasus wouldn't fly away. Pegasus would stay there and thank you. So
deal with the treasure.
Okay.
And the Pegasus wanted us to.
Okay, hang on. So the Pegasus steps off to the side. Dragon's gone. Treasure. All right. So there's tons of treasure in here. The Pegasus tells you this Pegasus can talk. Okay. Magically. So it doesn't like talk out of its mouth. You can hear its voice in your head. And it tells you if you get a wagon, it will help you load the wagon up and get it out of here. So you can get all the money and everything out of here if you want.
And I'm gonna grab a wagon. Tell me there's one.
Well, there isn't a wagon yet. So hang on. So let's finish the dialogue and then we'll get to it. So it also tells you that there's many other Pegasus that have been attacked and taken from his homeland by more than just this dragon. There's other dragons that have been doing bad things too. You can tell that the farmers' animals that have been taken have been given to this dragon to eat. The kobolds were capturing them.
And the spider.
Yeah, they were kind of doing that too to keep them fed. But mostly it was for the dragon to eat. And the dragon did not appear to have been leaving. In fact, this dragon is a pretty fat dragon, pretty lazy dragon.
Because it doesn't clean up after himself.
Yeah, he doesn't clean up after himself. He just stays in here.
As long as he needs to until he dies.
Right.
He attacks anyone.
So then we get so you get all the gold.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna just fast forward, but you got all the gold, you go back to town, they give you a wagon, you load it all up, you tell all the farmers that there's not gonna be any more issues, because you took care of the dragon.
But we let some, things run up.
Yeah, you don't tell them that though. You would keep that a secret.
Yeah.
And so you say that that shouldn't be a problem anymore. However, you have to help somewhere else where other dragons are doing poor things. So you tell the town that you're going to have to leave, and they throw a big party for you, thanking you for all the help you did. Now the money, do you want to keep all the money to yourself, or what do you want to do with the money?
I want to put it in my parade, and then we would throw them and let other people have them in case they don't have them.
Okay, so you throw the money out at your parade?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if we have some left, then we would keep the rest that we don't throw.
Okay,
So
I
we
like
keep
it.
a little bit.
So we had some friends watching us tonight. Do you want to say anything to our friends?
Sure.
What do you want to say to them?
Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Do you hope they enjoyed the game?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys, for watching. What's that, honey?
Daddy, could we play another one, but I control the bad guys?
Yes, I will let you run a game for me sometime. Okay?
Today?
Not tonight. It is 11 o'clock, and we have to drive 2 hours in the morning. So, but soon. I enjoyed this. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
All right, you got to go get pajamas. It's 11 o'clock. We're not doing that. Go get pajamas on. All right, guys. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Oh, so sad.